We've made it to our third off season with the Detroit Pistons. What a heartbreaker last season ended up being. I really had high hopes. I thought we were going to have a few videos of the playoffs, maybe make a deep run, and instead we got upset. What a bummer. But we're back for another off season with the Detroit Pistons. Put together a couple more pieces, push us over the edge. And I hope you all are excited as I am to get some more of these videos out. This, along with the NCAA 14 Dynasty that we're doing with CMU. We're going to be pushing out a lot more of these videos. So be on the ready for all the content your heart desires for NBA. But to the off season, I was surprised because I actually completely forgot about the changes that the owners made last off season, which was to do a playoff elimination tournament in order to decide who gets the #1 pick. We have a couple of horses in this race, but I don't know how much they're really gonna care to try to get this #1 pick because they don't even have the pick. So for this draft lottery tournament, we have the Clippers and the Knicks both in the same bracket. So we're probably gonna be picking a little bit lower, but we're guaranteed at least a decent position here. Of course, we'd have a better chance if we still had the lottery system, but I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what happens with this draft lottery tournament. It's kind of a weird change, but a change that I think is kind of fun when it comes to just like this franchise. So we're just gonna simulate through this and we're gonna see who we get here. It is a single elimination. I don't know if I think it was only single elimination. All right, so the Knicks move on. So we'll get, what would this be? We'll be picking like 8, somewhere like probably like 8. We want the Knicks to win here. Oh shit! Oh shit! I think I have the Knicks pick. Simulate road to the #1 pick. If we have the Knicks pick here, we are going to have the #1 overall pick of the draft. Holy shit, that's awesome. That is awesome. We'll just have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see what we get, because I'm pretty sure I do. So we're going to have like the #1 and probably like the #8 pick and also our pick, which I believe is like 28th or something like that. So we have some draft capital. I'll probably end up trading away the second pick that I have. We'll keep the #1 overall pick though, that's for sure. Some big retirings here. Carmelo Anthony, Dwight Howard, Kevin Love, LaMarcus Aldridge, Gallinari, Derrick Rose, Serge Ibaka, who spent a season on the team, Goran Dragic, DJ Augustin. Oh my gosh, there's actually Isaiah Thomas. There's a few here. Tom Thibodeau retired. All right. And to no one's surprise, the Hall of Fame inductees, Dwight Howard and Carmelo Anthony. Dwight Howard averaged a double-double across his entire career. That's a hell of an accomplishment. Where last year we had the big approval with the tournament, this year we just get all-star teams will be determined by the top vote getters in their respective conferences. It passed with flying colors, 28-2. So instead of the teams being picked by captains and all that jazz, we're going to the top vote getters in respective conferences. So back to a popularity contest. Everything else got rejected. Players eligible for the entry draft once they reach 18 years of age. So trying to bring that back. Increase the shot clock to 45 seconds. Thank God that got rejected because Jesus, that's just way too freaking long. And every year, the bonus is up for debate. Every year it gets rejected. So not a whole lot of big changes this year. Just the vote getters. That's it. So I fired some people and I was going to re-sign or just sign others, but it says I didn't have the funds for it. So I was like, that doesn't make any sense. So I backed out and I went to front office and I went to my finances and I went to my team budget and I have no money. And it's like, wait, what? It said that I had negative 800 million, and I think it's because it has my player payroll set at 930, and that's the lowest that it can be because we got rid of salary cap. but that means I have no money. And then I went and looked at, well, I'm like, well, how much money did I make last year? And I have a current bank account of 131 million, but I have no money to do anything. Like I can't do anything. It's all gone. So I guess we just don't have scouting. We don't have operations, and we don't have promotions, and our payroll's as low as it can be, 930 million. So I don't know if that's a bug of some sort. If that's gonna be the case though, like if I'm just not gonna have any money to do anything, that's gonna be a problem. I'm gonna have to figure out where to go from here. Probably gonna look into this a little bit more, and if anybody has ran into this issue, or maybe I'm doing something wrong, if you could let me know down in the comments, I would greatly appreciate that. All right, so in the draft, we're gonna potentially be looking for like a small forward, power forward hybrid who can shoot. That's what we're gonna be looking for. If we can get something like that, that would be absolutely phenomenal. We don't need any more big men. I think we're good on big men right now, especially with the way that some of our big men actually panned out for us last year. And we do have the other center that we drafted who was still playing overseas. He'll be coming in as well. So we'll have another big man to come in. But we had Hoarder to a 1-year deal. I can always potentially try to bring him back. But if we could at least get some depth through draft, that would be absolutely phenomenal. All right, we got to bring some people in here to get a better idea of what they got. 6'6", 201. This is what the mock draft has us taking this guy. 70 overall, though. Not too interested. Stretch 4. I mean, it wouldn't be bad to get like a stretch 4. Lots of stretch 4s, actually. We'll bring him in, take a look. I mean, we could always move like Hardy into a small forward position as well. This guy might not be bad to take super late. 2K ranks 34, and we have him as a 76 overall. Put him in like a 2 position, or even put Killian at a 2 position, and then move Hardy into a 3 position. Also, the Knicks, I believe it was a top 3 protected pick, so whoops. This guy's not a bad option either. 19, 73 overall, but what's his, what do they have him as? Oof, only C potential. Dang. He's a shooter. Mid-range 80, 3.82. He's an absolute pure shooter. Could also look to maybe get a slash type player at small forward too, since we already have 2 shooters. So I'm looking over this, and I think I want this guy. Rubens Andrade, or Andrade, probably Andrade. Rubens Andrade. He's listed as shooting guard, point guard, but I wouldn't mind. He could probably play a little small forward, but he's a slashing playmaker. And you look at it and it's like driving layups good, dunks kind of there, close shots good. Mid range isn't bad, and 3-point isn't bad either. Like these aren't terrible, but the big thing is my man has a potential, which is great. 94 acceleration and 81 speed. Just an absolute athletic monster. Doesn't really have the defensive ability, but we can always teach that. And his offensive consistency is an 89. Decent passer too. 81 speed with the ball. I don't know. This guy could be pretty good. This might be somebody that we take with our 8th pick that we got from the Clippers. Unless he gets stolen from us, that's for sure. Which could happen very easily. There's actually some really deep guards. Because this guy we could maybe potentially use as well. Although I almost want to get a power forward just in case. Oh man, we could get really crazy and do like Davidson first, who's a stretch 4, which honestly isn't a terrible idea to get. C+ potential is a little iffy though. But go something like a stretch 4 with our first pick, and then hope, that like this guy drops all the way to our pick. Yeah, draft projection is 38 and 26. This is 29th, which is right in line with us. Oh man, we have some decisions to make. That's for sure. Gain shot lights out. So did Garrett. They both shot pretty lights out. It's the NBA draft. The time has come. We have some decisions to make. That's for sure. All right, welcome to the 2024 NBA draft. The Knicks are on the clock. They choose Larry Lydon, who is kind of the consensus #1 overall pick, so he's going to be good. Timberwolves select Alonzo Francis, point guard. All right. We have the 5th pick. Oh, dang. Marty Stevens. So the people we're after still on the board. Now it's us. 23 trade offers. Yeah, let's take a peek. Why not? Oh, Russell Westbrook for only 2 first-round picks? Yeah, no thank you. Ooh. So Phoenix is offering us to move back a pick, get a first-round pick for next year, and we give up Boris Blackman, who's literally just sitting there as, like, depth for us. So we move back a pick, get an extra first-round pick. That I might actually take. Because I don't think they're going to take who we want. God, I hope they don't, because that would just be crazy. But we would give up Blackman, he's making $6 million a year. This is actually, I think this is a really good pick. Or trade. 24 first round, pick 5, picks. Yeah, I'm doing this. Yeah, we're just moving back 1 spot. Hopefully they don't choose who we want. They didn't. Okay. Wow, I guess they thought maybe I was going to take him. Now we're back on the clock. So we have the 6th pick and the 29th pick. So we have to decide here. Who do we want to go with? Do we want to go a stretch 4 and then hope that Andrade falls? His draft projection is 29. So literally us. But it would be definitely taking a flyer, hoping that he doesn't get selected. And then we could take like a stretch 4 to give us a little bit more wiggle room on our big men. Because right now our big men, all of them, are inside scorers only. They don't do anything else. They just score inside. No badges out of him. Ander we wouldn't have him for a season either. So he'd be 24 by the time he's coming over. And another thing is, like, the potential for some of these guys is not that good. He has A- potential. Whereas somebody like Davidson, who we'd get now, C+ potential. Also got Pete, who shot really good for us. He's a pure finisher, which is something that we were looking at getting potentially for the small forward position. A little bit better potential as well. A lot of the people who are like a higher like rank on the 2K rank and for draft projection weren't as good. There's like a lot of, for us, we found like a few sleepers in this. Guy is a pretty good shooter. 91 mid-range shot. Post took 77. Post fade. He's a scorer. This guy scores inside, mid-range, outside. It doesn't matter. Defense is definitely lacking. So is rebounding. I might actually go this. But the only thing that he's already 23 and he's gonna have a year. He has a year overseas. I'm gonna go with it. We're doing it. We're gonna see where Isaiah Stewart gets us next year with his salary. So now we just have to hope that the guy that we want, Ruben Andrade, isn't drafted. That's the guy I want. We're taking a chance here. I could probably trade back up. But we're just going to hope that he's not taken. Wow, Pete Cardinal went 15. Oh boy. He was like projected like 50. That makes me worry that Andrade is going to be snatched up here, which he probably will be. We're making our way back. We're almost there. We're so close. Wallace Gaines. Oh my gosh, another one that was like deep. I was looking at maybe getting him in the 2nd round. What, 5 more picks? Literally, I'm right here. Come on. I swear if OKC takes him. Nice. Andrade is still there. There he is. Slashing playmaker Rubens Andrade. A potential. Like, that's what I think I am most excited for right there. I actually think we got a complete steal here. Jaden Hardy could be expendable? No. What the heck is this guy talking about? Is he high? I'm pretty happy with those 2 picks. The power forward is definitely a little bit more of a flyer just because, I mean, he could still give us like 7, 8, 9 good years though, that's for sure. Especially if his potential comes to fruition. It could be good. All right, now we got our second round. I don't even know if there's anybody left. We have a couple guys that we scouted. Not too many, though. Lockdown D, B potential. 72 is what we graded him at through scouting. He could give us a little bit of just straight depth at the guard position, kind of to take over that role that Boris filled. Not a lot of minutes, but just kind of there. Yeah, we'll take him. Man, look at Larry Lydon. 83 overall. What a stud. Versatile paint beast. 13 badges right off the rip. Is there any like deep steals that I didn't even see? Andrade ended up being a 72 overall. I'm still feeling all right with that A potential. He's young too. No, not too many deep steals. Sherman Barrett and 73. Perimeter lockdown too, 6 badges. I think that's a week. I think we had a win. That was a good draft for us. There's Stoic, our big center, coming in. I'm feeling good about it. We're gonna retain rights for Under, and this is who we're getting this year. After he did his 1 year overseas, we're getting the big man. Look at that close shot. 89. Doesn't have the hook and the fade, has a little bit of control, but he is a finisher, and he is 7'3". 86 block, good rebounder. Yes, look at that, 79 speed. Yes. C+ potential. That's gone down. I think that's gone down. I think it was like a B before, but I think he has the potential to be something pretty good. All right, so we are accepting all team options, of course. We're going to have to this season. We're gonna have to start working on some contract extensions, and they're gonna be big ones. Cade's gonna be he's gonna be one of the highest paid players in the league probably. So that's gonna be fun. Hardy's probably gonna be up there eventually too. But yeah, we're accepting all of the options. That's for sure. Yeah, I mean, Anthony Davis is making $43 million. What's Cade gonna make? Because look at it, he's surrounded by just $50 million. Lonzo Ball is hitting the market. Dang, there's some in here. Markkanen, this is gonna be fun. Qualifying offers are out to everyone as well. Stewart, Hayes, Law. This is gonna be a year of contract extensions. That is for sure. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of worried about this. Because if this is like a bug with not having a cap, this could be a problem. Because a lot of this stuff is pretty important when it comes to actually getting the franchise going. I don't know. I'm kind of worried about this. We'll see what happens once the new year rolls around. If I'm able to fill out payroll and staff payroll and operations or not. Maybe it just needs to update. I don't know. We'll see. I'll tell you what, not having a cap is definitely fun. That's for sure. Like, do we go out and just get stupid? You know, like just get like, let's just offer Jaylen Brown. I mean, we have $900 million to work with. Oh, we have $900 million. Oh, look who's back out. Sadiq Bey. Restricted free agent. He's very angry. Yeah, too bad you wanted out of Detroit so bad, huh? I actually think I am going to make a run at Jaylen Brown, especially since we still have so many people under low salary. Because I still have to work along the money that my team has. We can't go into the negative there. I'm going to give him a player option too, just to entice him a little bit. I think $28 million a year is actually a pretty solid offer. We got 2 offers in on Jaylen. Everything else kind of comes down to whether our restricted free agents get offers. Dang, Stewart's expected $20 million. Wow. Okay. Oh, I signed Horder to a 2-year deal. I thought I only signed him to a 1-year deal. Yeah, I have him for another year. He might become expendable. We'll see. This all comes down to see what Killian does, Law, and Isaiah Stewart. Jaylen Brown has accepted our offer. Oh boy, here we are. Here we are. Wow, Law is actually, he does not want to be on the team anymore. Okay, we're just going to renounce the rights there. We now have Jaylen Brown. What a time to be alive. So Stewart has an offer. Oh, I think it's ours. Yeah, it's ours. Okay. I can't believe we just signed Jaylen Brown. Holy shit. That is huge. That is absolutely huge. Sadiq Bey signed with the Sixers. Good on you, buddy. Dame went to the Celtics? Are you kidding me? They're already spectacular. Stop it. Booker went to the Grizzlies. Lonzo went to the Bulls. Davis went to the Rockets. The Rockets have had so much draft capital. They are going to be absolutely phenomenal. Dame going to the Celtics, though, that actually hurts my feelings. I think I'm going to let this ride. We're going to see what happens with Stewart and with Hayes. Isaiah Stewart is prepared to accept an offer from the Grizzlies. You'll be given an opportunity to match the contract. 3 years, $52 million. So we can choose to match. 3 years, $52 million. Oh, let me see. I don't know if I want to do this. Just because it's like, I guess he's averaging double-double. The blocks are huge. You know, do I think that Sharp, Stanley, and Stoic can run it this year? I've been bringing them back. We still have progression, too. We'll see where progression brings all these guys. All their potential dropped. He's still super young. He's done well for us, too. He's actually kind of turned into a little bit of a stretch. I'm going to match it. I don't think that the young guys are quite ready yet. And Stewart's kind of a proven baller. So he was really pissed at us last year or 2 years ago. But this past year, he's definitely gotten back on board. So I'm just going to match it. 3 years, $52 million. He gives us big man presence. He's probably going to go an 82 overall. He's probably going to be a lot better than that, especially since he had a decent year last year. So we're going to match. So now we're just waiting on Killian. We're going to renounce rights for Tony Bradley, though, just because we have so much depth now at the center position and power forward position that Tony becomes a little bit expendable for us. Grizzlies again. 3 years, $47 million. He's literally just a sixth man for us. Honestly, I probably should have traded him when I had a chance. I don't think I can do it. I really don't. I don't think I can do it because we have so many people to sign. Cunningham, we have to get a contract out for Cunningham. Sharp is coming up on a contract as well. We actually have Horder for another 2 years, which is great. I don't know if I can do it that much he's gonna be a sixth man. He's never going to start over Hardy, never going to start over Cunningham. And both these guys are about to get paid. So let's see what I can't. I gotta decline that. We have to. Our cap is going to get absolutely astronomical, and I don't think we have the fundage coming in to pay for it, so we're going to decline. It's kind of sad because he's been phenomenal for us, but there's way too many other people who need to get paid. We're going to see what point guards are available to kind of fill just like a slow roll here. We just need a little bit of depth at point guard. This actually isn't too bad. Perimeter D isn't there, but good playmaker. Playmaking shot creator. Give him a player option. Do like 9 and no option. Yeah, Killian would have been double this. He declined it. About 3 years, $10 million. Killian would have been 15 a year. No, more than that. 17 a year. No, a little bit less. All right, we got an offer in just to give us a little depth at point guard. Some of these guys are going to become expendable, though. We'll have to see what they get for progression. But we're probably going to have a couple of pieces to trade, that's for sure. Does he have any other offers? Let's see. 2 offers. So that could go either way. He accepted another offer. Damn. Let's see what else we have here. Inside scorer, mid-range, perimeter D's not quite there. Good playmaker, though. Young. Let's see what he wants. We're going to give him a little bit less. We'll do 3 years, 9.5. I still can't believe Dame went to the Celtics, dude. Oh, my gosh. That makes me sick to my stomach because we got to play him. Pat's accepted. All right, we got a little bit of depth at point guard. And I think we're good, honestly. We got some depth. Yeah, I think I'm good to go for free agency. I mean, we got the big one, Jalen. And we're going to re-sign Cade. We still have another year for Hardy to kind of get ready for that because that's going to be another big payday. Cunningham's going to be the big one, though. We're going to have to give him probably $45 million plus a year. So that's going to be, that's going to be a lot of money. But I'm feeling pretty confident here. Dwayne Casey's pissed us because we didn't get 2 veterans, but sorry. I think we actually got younger. All right, player progression. This is a big one here. We got a lot of big men. We got to see where they progress to. I'm a little worried here, but we'll see what happens. Cunningham goes up 4 points. Good for you. Jalen went up 1. He's an 87. Hardy only went up 1. But perimeter D went up to an A-. Playmaking went up to an A-. So that's actually phenomenal. Cade's a 94, and he's 22. Holy hell. Stewart went up in his mid-range shooting and inside D. Oh my gosh. His inside D went up? He's going to have 30 blocks a game. We'll have to wait and see where he goes. Stoic actually went up 3 out of... that's actually good. He's probably going to be a starting center for us. Inside scoring is up to a B+. Mid's up to a C, which is good. Inside D is B+. Rebounding's an A-, and physicals is an A. And he has B- potential. Oh, man. Where did... Stanley only went up 1. He's still young, though. What's his potential? That's the big thing. C+. His physicals are still an A+, though. I mean, he just has that athleticism. Stoic is probably going to be our starter, though, out the gate at center. Especially, you know, he's a glass cleaner. He's got the potential. He's 7'3". I mean, the guy's a monster. So we're going to see what he has. So Stanley's going to be depth this year. So is Sharp. They're both going to be depth. C+, not bad. Not great, but I'm feeling all right with where our centers are. Super young, lots of potential. Posey didn't go up or change. Playmaking up to a B+. So he's still going to be he has B potential too. Dang. Mullins went up to A+ potential. We'll have to see where this goes, because that's nice. Might have to get him a few minutes this year. And we kind of have our flyers here. Andrade actually didn't pan out overall the way that we scouted him. He still has A- potential though. I might have to get Mullins some playing time, because he's irritated right now. Maybe we use Matisse as like a trade piece. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see where that goes. Cunningham, I mean, the whole entire offense is going to run through Cunningham and Hardy again. Although Jalen Brown here, we can actually move some points through the small forward as well. This 3 right here, like, this is absolutely disgusting. They're gonna win us all of the games. All of the games. Parts where Hoarder didn't take the shots that I wanted him to. Oh yeah, Jalen Brown will take those. Don't worry about that. I think Hoarder might actually be... I don't know if I use him as trade bait or not. I think we have to now. Maybe try to get a point guard in return for his salary. Should have signed Killian and then traded off Hoarder. Although Killian wouldn't have been happy. He wanted to start. He actually was slightly irritated last year, so not bad though. I'm confident. New York is where the All-Star Game is going to be held this year. Okay, we're on to the next. Holy cow. We made it through another offseason. Although it might not even matter because we have no money. God, this is actually worrying. If anybody knows the answer to this problem that I have, this conundrum, I am all ears. So let me know down in the comments again if you know what's going on here. This might be a bug and it might absolutely crush this franchise because I just don't have any money to pay for anything. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens with the season. But this is where we stand going into season number 4. Cade, Hardy, Brown, Stewart, and Stoic. What a team we've built. I have a really good feeling about this season. Last season was surprising how well we did. We are starting this season off power rank number 1. Expectations are at the limit. That's it. Off season done, and we'll be back for season number 4. Hope you can join me then. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. Pistons will be back, and I'll catch you on the next one.